welcome to the Doomloop Dispatch, the podcast about the worst parts of the San Francisco Bay Area. My name's Kevin L. Jones, and I'm here to tell you about what's going on in the Bay, including the facts the media conveniently leaves out. I'm starting this podcast because I can't take it anymore. I've lived in the Bay Area for over 20 years, and I've watched the area go from an artist-friendly, somewhat leftist enclave to an emerging right-wing development on the level of Galt's Gulch. This week, there was a special election and some seriously right-wing propositions passed in San Francisco. One requires drug tests for people receiving public assistance, and another weakens oversight of the San Francisco Police Department while also expanding its powers, which, if you know anything about the scandal-ridden SFPD, you know that's a bad idea. Personally, I feel a lot of the right-wing shift in famously left-wing San Francisco is the fault of the media. I've been a journalist for 2 decades now, and it's not the job I fell in love with. When I started, it was about reporting the unbiased truth. Nowadays, the media is just a constant consent manufacturing machine, pushing any narrative the business elite wants out there. Right now, it's no secret that a small group of the Bay Area's richest people are using their wealth to aggressively influence politics. Their names pop up in story after story. People like Gary Tan, Michael Schellenberger, Michael Moritz, Ron Conway, Jason Calacanis, David Sachs, and many more. They all want to change San Francisco and the surrounding areas to benefit them at the expense of what the majority of residents want. Any politician with leftist bona fides that wins their election is bound to face a recall, and popular propositions meant to decrease the amount of the incarcerated are attacked relentlessly in the news and social media. Worst of all, they're succeeding. We saw it last week with those awful propositions, but it started back in 2022 when San Francisco District Attorney Jesse Boudin was recalled just for being progressive and going after cops, and he was blamed for a crime problem that wasn't his. And then they recalled the school board, or at least 3 school board members, the most leftist on the board. Why? Well, they had various reasons for each one, but the big part is that the school board wouldn't open the schools until the pandemic was over. They wanted to wait for vaccines, thereby protecting teachers and students, but because it affected business as usual, they became targets. Now they're going after Pamela Price, the respected civil rights lawyer who became Alameda County's district attorney. Again, these wealthy urban colonizers don't care what the majority of residents want. They're so blatantly selfish, they started Price's recall campaign the same year she started as DA. Thankfully, people are waking up and fighting back. Groups like Our Revolution, SF Berniecrats, San Francisco Education Alliance, and the Phoenix Project are all doing good work, but they're up against a media landscape that's working against them. I'm here to counteract that. Not only do I want to make sure the truth is out there about the Bay Area, I want everyone to know what's going on with local media, which does not work for the people.